Hey, welcome back to another episode of Join the Adventure. You saw that spill that I took on the last episode, or you didn't get to see it in video. Wish I would have had it on video, but you saw the pain I was in. Oh my gosh, that was that was so painful. So let me tell you what happened. So I'm taking the California Motorcycle Safety Program course here in Hawthorne, California. I took it through Bartell's Harley Davidson, and it's through the California Highway Patrol. So, oh, by the way, if my dad, he used to be a patrol officer, but he passed away. If he could have seen me on a motorcycle, probably bring tears to his eyes. But anyway, I'm taking the class, and so you saw in the previous video, I said that I was going fast and I was dragging my pegs. I just wanted to be, when you start out, you want to like try to do something fun. And my nephew, when he races his motorcycle, he's always talking about dragging his knee and things like that. And so I thought, well, you know what? Dragging your peg is just good, right? No. So one section of where we're gonna do 15 to 20 miles an hour, and then just once we get to a cone, the second our front tire hits the cone, then we're supposed to apply the brake. And so they're trying to get you to apply the front brake and the back brake at the same time. And so I did it the first time. They're like, yeah, you can go a little faster, and you could do this. And they gave me these tips. So the next time I came, and I was going about the same speed, but I popped it too fast, and it's like, and the bike jerked the bike like that. So on the third one, I did it a little bit better. So I was gonna try and go a little faster. I went a little faster, and this time when I was trying to wait till I hit that cone, and as soon as I hit that cone, man, I just like grabbed the brake so hard, and it just it stopped the bike, and I turned the wheel because I didn't keep my head up. That's the other thing. I didn't keep my head up when I stopped the bike. I was like looking down, and because you go where you look, and so what happened is I squeezed the brake, looked down, and when it went down, the bike went down, and my leg was stuck out, hit the ground, and instead of bending and going like this, it went backwards. It like hyperflexed. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. I was just like, oh. And suddenly what happened is that in my mind, I haven't wanted to ride a motorcycle since I was a paramedic, and I used to pick people up off the street. But now that my nephew's riding his motorcycle at the track, I went to the track with him. I think I've been like 8 or 9 times, and I can only watch him so many times before I'm like, that's it. I need to go around the track myself. And I think once I said that, it caught him off guard. Like, wait, what? I thought you were just coming to help me, work out and get more fit for the track, but I cannot sit there and watch him go around the track and eventually not want to go do it myself. So I was like, forget it. I want to go myself. I want to do this. And so I've been making preparatory steps towards getting a motorcycle and eventually getting out on the track in it's called the C group, or the learning group. And the good thing about the track is that there's no cars there. There's no telephone poles. There's no giant potholes. It's a smooth track with big banks, and you just learn so much about what it's like to be at speed and to do corners fast. And then you learn from all these people that used to race or do race. You hear from them, and the thing is that translates into the street. Even though the street is so much different, learning how to be fast and aggressive on a bike is nothing but a benefit out on the street. So after I crashed, I had, because of that thought of a motorcycle crash, my mind it's always been built up in my mind like, don't crash on a motorcycle ever. And so I think what happened is that my mind was like instantly, oh my God, just like crash on a motorcycle. And what happened is that I got a huge dump of adrenaline. So much, I didn't hit my head at all. So much that my eyes got like like my eyes, I was like seeing stars for a second, and I could feel it. I've had so many adrenaline rushes. I knew what it was as soon as I got it. And then it was that, and it was like I was a little short of breath, and I didn't hit my head. I didn't even come close to hitting my head. I didn't hurt my neck, nothing. It was all my knee, but it was that thought of like crashing on a motorcycle. Nauseated, and my vision got a little bit blurry. And we just happened to have a 15-minute break, and it was pretty hot today, pretty warm out there, wearing a flannel and pants and all that. It was a little muggy, and so there wasn't much wind, so that didn't help. And I was just like, man, I almost could about to pass out. One of the things that I achieved today was getting that first motorcycle accident kind of like out of the way, so that's good. So now I've dumped the bike, and in the end, we did a ton more practice. It kind of like, you know, they talk about they said that some things take the piss and vinegar out of you. I definitely like slowed down after that. I was just like kind of following the same speed as like the class. I wasn't trying to go faster, because in my mind I'm always thinking, well, my nephew's out there just like doing 170, so I maybe want to go a little faster, right? Get a little bit lower into that turn. Wait, handlebar, arm straight out here, this one bent, looking at my turn. Imagine I'm out on the racetrack, but I wasn't on the racetrack, I was in a little parking lot. So what's next? Oh, so we took the test, final test, and I got a 95 on it, because the thing that I missed is that you do like a really slow turn, and when we did the slow turn, I didn't turn my head first to look where I'm going, because when you do that, then it helps your body, it helps the motorcycle go the way you look. I didn't do my head turn, and so they took off 5 points.